Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my dolly sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Nobody to hear.
Doc says that if you put the knife under the bed, it cuts the pain in two.
Well, if you say so, Prissy. Good afternoon, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. And welcome to Sweepin' the Dirt, Chit and Chat, metal detecting BS. We're flying by the seat of our pants right now. I can tell you right off the bat, we're probably going to have some sound issues. But I am on the new computer. I didn't have a lot of time to get things worked out. And I don't know if the sound issue is just on my end or if it's everywhere. But we're going to find out during the course of this. This is a test flight. And there's Furry. Hi, Miss Tina. How are you? Somebody come to see me. I'm glad. I got some stuff. Not a lot. I did get to go detecting this week, and these two little characters that are on my screen, I'm telling you, the Simplex really likes to find little stuff. I found this little key charm. It's pretty small. And then this thing gave me fits. This little tiny let me stick a penny on here just so you can see in scale. That's a pretty small little dude right there compared to a penny. Yeah, my lighting is not good tonight, but yeah, it's really small. Yeah, I've been playing in the dirt. I'm going to try and go playing in the dirt in another day or two, maybe tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, that's pretty puny right there. And then there's the key, the bottom of the key. So it's like only half as big as the key. My setup here leaves a lot to be desired. Right now I have both computers set up, so it's kind of weird, but I'm trying to get my stuff transferred over to the new stuff. Yeah, I got some plant babies I played with today. I have a lot of cacti and succulents, and I've been making cuttings off of them, trying to get them started so they'll be good by the end of May when the farmers market opens. So how is the sound? Is the sound okay on your end? Because it was kind of breaking up on mine earlier, and I wasn't sure. I got a lot of work to do to get this new computer up and running, but we're playing with it today. And we're going to do a duck race later, so I'm hoping we won't kill the duckies, because I have a real special prize for the winner of the duck race. Let's see what else I got in here from the same hunt. It's almost all clad junk, but I haven't looked at it. I don't know what this is. A really dirty quarter, I believe. My lighting is not very good either. Let me see if I can make that a little better without unplugging everything. It's been a long day. This involved moving the desk and all kinds of things. That's a little better. Anyway, this is a dirty quarter that I found. 19 something something. I have no idea. Can't really tell. It's pretty gross. It looks like some kind of steak quarter, though. And then I got this quarter. Doesn't look much better. Well, yeah, that one's a little better. That's one of those with the Wright brothers on it. And then I got a couple of dimes. I haven't looked at any of these. They're just 2016 P. And 2021 P. And then I got screwed. Didn't even get kissed. Oh, there's another quarter in there. I thought I only had 2 quarters. Okay, that's a Maryland. And then I got this nickel. A 77. And somebody that used to be on my channel all the time has decided they want to stream at the same time as me now, so I'm not really expecting to get a lot of people because that's going on. And then I got things that just drive you crazy because they're tiny and you can't find them. I don't even know for sure what this is. Like I said, my lighting stinks. It tinks. But this is some kind of weird thing. It's got a little hickey-do on this end that screws in. Looks like it's made out of brass. It's really small. I gotta get some better light. This is ridiculous. See if that helped any. Oh, that little thing just rolled under the scope. See if I can get that bag out of there. It doesn't seem, looks like a rocket ship. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm trying. It will get better, people, I promise. But I can't seem to do much about the lighting right now. Doing our best for what we're working with. Well, just not. I got one more light source I could try. I swear. This is why I can't. Hey, old Bill. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's see if that helped any. Not much. What would really help is if everything wasn't going downhill. Oh well. So I got that, and then I got this weird little piece of black aluminum. Came off of something. Just things that are hard to find, keep you busy forever, and then you get them and it's like one of those. Man, I just can't get any kind of light over here. I'll have it fixed up by next week. And then I got a whole bunch of shield pennies that I'm not going to bother to show. 2, 3. That one's another shield. 4. 5. 6. 7 shield pennies, another screw, and 2 Lincoln Memorial pennies. And then I did get one really, really cool thing. And I was hoping I'd have more people in here to show it off. So I'm going to wait a few minutes to show that off. So anyway, I got 75, 85, 95, $1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I got $1.14. I wasn't out very long. Hi, Florida. Yeah, so I got $1.14 in clad, a couple of screws, this weird little thing that I have no idea what it is. Looks like a space capsule, but it screws in, and I can't get enough light. And my stand I'm using is not very level, and things keep rolling. It will get better after I get this stuff all set up properly. Right now, this is a very, very makeshift setup because I'm trying to transfer all my stuff to the new computer. So I was trying to get where I could get more light on this thing, but no matter where I put the light, it's not focusing well. And the fact that this is a dark brown thing is not helping. I mean, I can see it really well, but it's not coming up well at all. Well, that's a little better. Pretty strange little piece. I just can't get my lighting right. That's my weekend Friday project. Is supposed to rain Friday, so I'll try and work this all out then. But yeah, I have no idea what this is. It's, and I can't, like I said, I can't get my lighting very well. I have no room in which to work. That's about the best I've gotten this so far. Oh well. Anyway, so that's that. And then I have one more thing that I got, and I was kind of hoping more people would be here to show it off, because it's one of those things that makes you wonder. I would think maybe that furry, except I found it in a tot lot. So I don't really know why something like that would be there, and it's a little bit too small. But I have no idea. I'll hunt around, see if I can figure it out. So anyway, I found a really unusual thing. And I guess where it's native to, it wouldn't be considered that unusual. But to find it in a tot lot in the southwestern part of Virginia, a tot lot is a little kid's playground. You know, where they have their little toys and stuff, and it's usually covered with mulch. It's where little kids play. Playground, basically. Call them tot lots. Kids park. So now it doesn't really look like a smokestack. I tried to figure out any kind of toy or something that it might be part of. Just don't really know. I'm gonna get online later and try and figure it out. Pretty weird piece. But then I found a really weird thing. Weird in the sense that when I dug it up, it was 8 inches down, and it was below all the mulch and everything. Now, the park I was in only opened a few months ago, and so it was just recently built in the past year. So when I found this, I wasn't even 100% sure what I was looking at. I thought it was something completely different. But I knew it was not something that had been dropped by the kids for a couple of reasons. Number one, I've been over this park a couple times before when it first opened, and I didn't find this. But then I did find it 8 inches down underneath all the mulch. So that doesn't seem like something that the kids dropped out of their pocket. And so now I'm just kind of wondering how this ended up where I found it. Because it sure has traveled a long way.
I want my $2!
Oh, okay. He wants his $2. Well, gee. We'll have to give it to him. Once I figured out what it was. When I first saw this, I thought it was a Canadian coin because there's Queen Elizabeth II. But then, turn her around this way, Australia. And I couldn't read it until I got home. But I thought it was a British coin, and I just put it in my little bag. Hi, Mikey. Anyway, I thought it was a Canadian coin, but it didn't feel like a Canadian coin. It's the wrong size for a Canadian coin. Then I thought, well, maybe it's some British coin I'm not familiar with. And then when I got home and got the dirt off of it, I could read 1999 Australia. And it's really kind of cool. The reason for the kids screaming, I want my $2, this is an Australian $2 coin that I pulled out of a playground in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. And it was almost 8 inches down underneath the mulch, which means that it was there before they built the park last year. And I thought, how cool is that to find? It has an Aborigine on it and the Southern Cross, which is a constellation star thing. A lot of people use the Southern Cross as navigation. Mikey, you never have class. I'm just kidding. We love you, Mikey. So, yeah, I mean, I was really excited about this because it was just in such an odd place. How it got there, I have no idea. But it's a pretty cool coin. It's copper and bronze. No, aluminum and bronze. When you look at it, my lighting is really bad right now. Like I said, we're flying by the seat of the pants here with this whole setup today. But when you look at it, it really looks goldish bronze. It doesn't look like aluminum at all. And it's very fat. Yeah, you can see the coloration of it there. And around the edge, it's smooth, and then it has periodically the little grooves in it. So it's a groovy coin. Hey, Kit! So, yeah, that was probably the high point of my hunt, was finding an Australian $2 coin in a little kids' park, buried under all of the construction of the park in a very small town in Southwest Virginia. I don't know how long this coin has been there. It's in pretty good shape. It's possible one of the construction guys might have dropped it there, but I don't believe it's a little kid's drop because it was below all of the mulch. If it had been in the mulch, I would have said, okay, you know, somebody's grandpa gave it to a little kid and he dropped it. But because of how far down it was and all of that, I don't think it was something a little kid is responsible for. So anyway, that was my best find of the weekend. And I only have a couple of other Australian coins. This is the first one I have dug. So it was pretty cool. And like I said, I got $1.14 in clad, 2 screws, a little tiny key and a little tiny star, and a couple other little pieces of unknown junk. There's the key. I actually have some of these charms. And then there's my little teeny tiny star. It doesn't have any bling blings on it. It's just like that. So, but I did get out. I found hardly any trash except at one park, all I found was trash. It was bad. It was canned slaw and a quick exit. It wasn't a park. That was at the flea market field. It was a little muddy out there, but that place gets picked a lot, and I wasn't finding anything. So when I got there, I kind of had decided I was going to stay 15 minutes, and if I didn't find anything, then I was just going to leave. And I wish I had gone to the park where I got this Australian $2 coin. I wish I had gone there first. I went there last, and it got dark. It started getting dark before I could finish that location. So I am going to go back there. Maybe tomorrow evening. Otherwise, it's going to have to be on Saturday, because Friday we've got 90% chance of rain. So we'll see how everything plays out. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool find. It was different. Let me grab my beverage real quick. If you guys could see, I might actually grab the camera and show you the mess that I'm trying to broadcast from right now. My brother has been coming online with me and helping me install some utilities and things on the new system. And today I was finally able to get the two computers where they're pretty much side by side, just for the purpose of transferring software. So it is a real mess right now because I have no space to begin with. And I've got two computers, two monitors, two keyboards, two Misas. And I'm going to see if I can show you this without showing me, because I am not properly attired for being on. Let's see here. I don't know which camera this is. I think it's this one. Yeah. So here's the mess. There's the one I'm using, and I have my scope is over here on this little table. I've got my light propped up there instead of hanging on the wall. Then I've got this tower, which is the new computer. Over here is the old computer, and the monitor for it, and the keyboard for it, and all of these extra USB port things plugged in. It is a freaking nightmare of no room to work. There's my mouse for the new computer. I've got cheapy speakers for the new computer over here. My other speakers are buried back there. And and my printer is behind all that mess. So that's where I'm broadcasting from right now. It's pretty bad. But once I get my software all my photos and all of that stuff all moved over, then I can take the old computer off here and try and set things up a little bit better. But right now it's very, very cramped. But when I am done, I should be able, according to my brother, I should have no problem switching over to the OBS system which means we'll be able to have the games. And sent me a couple pictures of the Buffalo Nickel. Oh, let me see if I can get in my email. See if I can get to them. Under normal circumstances, that would be easy. But I haven't moved everything over to the new computer yet. So why is it telling me that? No. I already have that account on here, I thought. Yeah, I may not be able to get to them, Mikey, just because I'm running. I don't have all my emails and stuff set up on the new system. Give me a minute and I'll see if I can. Yeah, I'm having to do a lot of work to do this. Switching computers. But in the end, it should be good. Okay. Update. Alright. Let's see here. I hope I didn't log me out. Yeah, I'm on the new computer, but I haven't got a lot of it is not set up yet, so I'm trying to get in there, but it's not really wanting to let me. Let's see. I might be able to get there. Okay. There we go. I got there. All right, now let's get back over here. Like I said, this is kind of a trial run to see if the sound is okay, and I want to see what happens when I do the duck race, because I have a real interesting prize for the duck race. Share screen. Inbox. Surface fine. There we go. All right, I'm going to make this bigger, and then I'm going to click on them and see if I can make it even bigger. All right. There we go. Here's Mikey's nickel that he found on the ground at his school. That's a nice surface find. I'd be real happy to find that. I'd have been dancing in the parking lot going, yeah, look what I got. Look what I got. Yeah, that's a real nice surface find. Let's flip it over here. And there's your reverse. Yeah, that's dandy, Mikey. Good job, buddy. Got the eye for those coins, huh? I'm funny. I can pick out coins like lying on the pavement at the car wash. There's certain areas of the car wash, particularly over by the vacuums, and also there's a larger than normal bay for the bigger trucks to go through, and I find pennies and stuff. Oh, you were playing Go. So you were probably looking at the ground anyway, looking for stuff. That's cool, though. That's very, very good, Mikey. Good job. Woohoo. Excellente. Primo. Good. Okay, let me get all this stuff out of here. I've got too many. The amazing thing, folks, I just had 7 different windows open. Now, you know what would have happened on my other computer if I had 7 windows open. That sucker would have been uh yeah, it would have been crashed. You guys would have been sitting there saying, "Don't leave, she'll be back." Or M3 did it. Emmy says he did not did it. He did not did it. So how is my sound? Is it breaking up? Because it was just breaking up a little bit for me, but it could be just all the crap on my end. I got a lot of junk going on here. So anyway, that was what I found. And I was going to do my big show about comparing the new simplex to the old simplex, but I didn't have time to do my research because it's been taking me a long time. Well, I had 7 windows open. I'm not surprised it was breaking up a little bit. Uh, but, M3, Mr. Chit says tell you he got his package. Is that good? He just looked at me like, yeah, well, I knew it was going there. He's such a little brat. Oh, he's such a little brat. But I'm glad you got your package. Furry, did you get your package? Because I got most everybody's out except I've got one I'm working on for John Chum, and I got one I'm working on for Doug Harding, and I have a little envelope for Mikey, but I'm holding his. He's going to have a new address, and it doesn't have very much in it anyway. So Mikey's, we usually wait until he's got a few things, and then we know where he's going to be because he bounces around, and he and his mom are getting a new place. So I'm just kind of holding on to his. He knows it'll come when he's settled in a spot where we know it'll get to him. Oh, here comes Mr. M. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Yeah, you gonna come supervise the show tonight? Yeah. What a good boy. Yeah. Oh, you give Mama a lick lick. Yeah. No, you can't come up on the tower. I'm sorry. No kitties on cables. Well, I got some, this is unrelated to metal detecting, but I got some new charms. Middle one and the picture of the earring. I'll email you with that, Mikey. I gotta double check on what chains I have available. But I think it's gonna be like $12 and it'll be on a marked 925 chain. So and then I'll just put it in with your other package so that you don't have to pay extra for shipping that for your mom. I'll just put it in with your winnings. So, yeah, the one in the middle was the only one that I had a matching, a matching charm for. The other ones I'm out of. But I did get some new charms in today. Doesn't have anything to do with metal detecting, but those of you that follow my jewelry, I now have flamingos, flying pigs, two different versions of when pigs fly. I also have some little doggy bones, and I don't know if I mentioned before, but I got chickens, and then one that is not critter related, but it's little skeins of yarn for ladies that like to knit. And then I got a special one, a very, very special one. And we're going to give it away tonight. I don't have very many folks in here, so they're going to miss the debut of this little beauty. Now let me show you what the prize is going to be for the duck race. There's the chain. Oops, kind of slippery there. Sorry for the hands. You can see it's stamped 925. And wait till you see what's on the chain. We got a ducky! We're giving away a ducky in the duck race. I've seen a lot of things given away in the duck race before. I've seen $2 bills. I've seen coins. I've seen it. But we're giving away a real duck. Beat that one, folks. I got the duck. The real duck. Ain't he cute? I only ordered a very few of them because I couldn't really tell in the photo if it really looked like the little duckies in the race. But that's about as close as we gonna get. Hi, Mike. So we are giving away a ducky necklace tonight to the winner of the ducky race. I saw those and I said, oh gosh, I gotta invest money from when I sell the jewelry. I try to put some of it back into new series on Netflix called War Sailor. Norwegian merchant ships and a war sailor during World War II. I'm going to have to do a video, Mikey, that you'll be interested in. My uncle was on what they called a Liberty ship in World War II, and it was sunk. And I have all the newspaper clippings and all the info about it. And it's a pretty amazing story. He floated around in the northern Atlantic for 7 or 8 days in a lifeboat with a bunch of guys. And then they were actually picked up by a German ship who they were really cool, and they, considering that they were the ones that sunk their boat, but they picked these guys up, and rather than holding them prisoners, they took them down to like Cape Town, South Africa, and let them out. It's a really cool story. Hi, John Chum. John, I figured out how I'm going to do your package. There was one item in there I was having a little difficulty with on the shipping form, but I figured out how I'm going to do it, so I will email you, and then I'll get it in the mail in a day or two. I had to take my scale down today to make room for my all of this stuff. But I mean, my dad has a lot of really good World War II stories too. But my uncle Cecil, I have all of his documented, and it's pretty flippin' amazing. And he doesn't have any family left to pass his story on. But yep, we're giving away a ducky on a 925 marked 925 chain. That'd be the first known that I've ever seen of anybody giving away a duck in a duck race. The other thing is, the reason I'm running the duck race is I want to see how the new computer handles it. Yeah, John, I was trying to figure out how it's going to do that coin because, well, you know why. But I figured out how I'm going to put it in there. So we got it figured out. Anyway, there's my little ducky. And I got to go over here and open the window and see if we crash the computer. Like I said, I had 7 of them open a little while ago. And with 7 windows open, there was a little distortion of the sound, but not awful. And I've got really cruddy stuff hooked up right now. It just, all right, let me see. Let me get this done. I got so much stuff, I'm afraid I'm going to bump something and knock myself offline. Oh my goodness, it's a mess in here. Let's present the giveaway tool. Oh, I got something else I'm going to give away too. All right. You need to type into the stream hashtag Ducky. Hashtag Ducky. Yeah, everybody that skipped my show tonight's missing out on some groovy little gifts. I got one other thing I was going to give away. A detecting thing, I thought. It's so hard to find things in here right now with both of the computers set up. It's a little complicated, but it'll get better. And I'm starting to list some things in my eBay store. Yeah, I haven't seen Vern for a while. A lot of people, when I have to go off because I'm sick, I lose people. And other people just run in and start streaming at the same time, and I have no control over that. Like tonight, Dreadpool started streaming like 5 minutes before me, and he's got a following, so... Oh, there's James Eller. Hi, James. Did you get your package? Anybody that got their package, let me know. I've been trying to check up on everything, but it's hard when you're trying to move things around. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen Vern anywhere. I was in Spray Can a couple of times. In fact, last night I think it was last night, I was in there and he had a harmonica that he was giving away. And it was a blues harmonica made by Hohner. And I made a comment on it because one of my longtime friends, Wally Dents, worked for Hohner Harmonica, traveled all around the world demonstrating their blues harmonicas. And then when he came back, he became the bass player and road manager for the Bellamy Brothers, which I think he still is. And anyway, I told this little story about Wally and the blues harmonicas, and Spray Can gave me the harmonica, which I thought was so cool. I really wanted that harmonica because I haven't seen one like that in the package for a long time. And he told me that uh, there had been two of them that belonged to this old man. And when the old man died, his son gave them to Spray Can. And so he ended up passing one of them on to me, which I think is really cool because I want to put that with some pictures I have of some of Wally's other bands. Because Wally was a famous character. We used to call him Mohammed Wali. And we'd like fan him with a towel while he was playing the harmonica because he was that hot. Howard the Ducky. Hey, Cad, anybody that has not done so needs to type in hashtag Ducky. And we're going to have a duck race. And this will be the first known that I know of where we're actually giving away a duck in the duck race. You will be getting this little silver-plated ducky on a 925 chain. And there's the chain. And there's Mr. Ducky. They just arrived today. I got the duckies. Yeah, this I think I can ship to Canada. I'm shipping something to John Chum. I just take a little bit longer because I got to do the customs. But this I think would be considered as a gift, and it's not like diamonds or anything, so I shouldn't have a problem sending this. They do have some strange laws about coins and currency, but no, it should be on your screen how to do the ducky, but I don't want to type it in with the hashtag because if I do, then it'll enter me, and I don't want to enter myself. I did that once. There, like that with a hashtag in front of it, all small letters. There you go. You'll get it. We'll get you in there. We're up to 10 people. So anyway, that's what I'm giving away. The first actual duck, to my knowledge, that anybody has ever given away in the duck race. I've never seen anybody give away a duck. I'd like to give away these Canadian geese and send them back to you. Every year the Canadian geese come down here to where I live. For some reason, they like the Blue Ridge Mountains, and they poop everywhere. They are so annoying. Oh my God. I have to really watch it when I go down to Junk Park. Make sure I'm not stepping in goose poop. We get hundreds and hundreds of them. I mean, they're pretty, but they're mean. They are mean. They make it very hard for us to detect down there. All right, now this is not for the duck race. This is for the other prize. And then right after it, I'm going to turn on the Nightbot and get the names for the duck race. Good job, Cad. Okay, so what I'm giving away on this one is a little finds box. I can't really get it on camera too well, but it's got my Susie Q96 logo on it, and it's a two-sided finds box with all different size spaces in it that you can put in your finds pouch or apron. Okay, so we're going to get that away first, and then I'm going to do the night. I got to get the Nightbot up. We're seeing how many windows we can open before my new computer crashes. So far, I've had it up to 7 and haven't crashed it yet. So, oh gosh. See, one of the problems is a lot of my stuff is not moved over to this computer yet. Okay, that's the wrong account. Okay, let's try it again here. Okay, this is the right account. Let's get the giveaways, mods. All right. Well, let's do this giveaway. And, well, John, I'm on the new computer that my brother got for me. And so I'm actually trying to hit a lot of buttons because I want to see what happens. So far, I haven't killed this one, and I've got a bunch of stuff running. All right, is everybody in that wants to be in on the finds box? And there'll probably be something else in the finds box as well. But, all right, we're going to hit the button on this one, and then the next thing we're going to do is the duck race for the silver necklace. So let's see what happens. We've got 9 people in this contest. And let's see who wins this one. Is gonna be Furry. Furry got her little trinket box. Woohoo! Well, this one's only 18, so you'd have to give it to your girlfriend. It's an 18-inch chain. Let me put a sticker on here. And that's going to Furry. And Furry, you're still eligible to win the duck race because that's a different contest. Not the same giveaway. All right, let's get out of there. Or you can find a longer chain. I don't have any 22s. I ordered some today, but it'll probably take them 3-4 weeks to get here. I don't usually keep them in stock anymore because I just wasn't selling enough of them. And I'm trying not to invest in things that aren't moving too good. So now everybody that wants to be in the duck race, I got 8. One person is missing because it says there's 9 in the room and I got 8 eligible peoples. I'm going to read the names. If you don't hear your name, you need to post something in the stream. Archaeology Mikey, Cad Coins, Seaweed. Hey, Seaweed. Hi, David. There's my favorite canned ham. Florida Metal Detecting, Furry Plants and Coins, John Chum, and Lucky James Eller. If you did not hear your name, you need to post something in the stream real quick. And while we're doing that, I want to mention that pinned up at the top of the live chat is a link for one of my playlists. We're trying to get me up to the 4,000 view hours I need, and right now I've got like a little over 2,000. So we got a long way to go. If you would, tonight before you go to sleep, load that playlist up, turn the sound down, and let her run. Don't turn the sound off, just turn it down so that you can't hear it. If you mute it, apparently YouTube won't count those. But if you just turn the sound down on your end or turn your speaker off or whatever on your end, then that has no effect on them. So, all right, nobody else has jumped in, so I'm going to copy these names over and put everybody in Race de la Duck. Copy. Names. Edit the list. Paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why does it? Okay. We're going to set this one. Oh, shoot. Stop. Wasn't supposed to start yet. Not on 10 seconds. I don't want 10 seconds. I got to go back. Oh, that was bad. We're going to run for 3 minutes and 33 seconds. And then we're going to shuffle those ducks. Shuffle those ducks. And shuffle the ducks. 3 shuffles. Oh, now there's 10 people in here. Somebody's last chance to get in. Oh, now it went back to 9. So, all right, we ain't going to wait. Let me get this up here so everybody can see the ducks. You will in a minute. Let me get there. I'm an old lady. It takes me a while, Cad. There we go. All right. Now you should be able to see the duckies. Can everybody see the duckies? Don't want nobody thinking I'm cheating them. All right. Can everybody see the ducks? All right. Just making sure. Once again, warning to Mikey: no pink poop in the pool. We don't go for that. All right, everybody ready? We're gonna see if we kill the ducks this time. And here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 da. Go ducks! Go ducks! Yeah, no peeing ducks, no pooping ducks. Keep the pool clean. Keep it clean, folks. Gotta keep it clean. There we go. 4 of you taking off out front, but you know, a lot of times you go out front early, you don't pace yourself, you get yourself in trouble. Get yourself in trouble that way. We'll see what happens. Swim, little guy. Go. That's right. We don't swim in your toilet. Don't pee in our poo. Oh, we've got these nasty little gnats flying around here in Virginia right now. And they're getting in everything. And I just went to take a drink out of my glass, and there's a gnat floating in it. That's disgustipating. Where you going, James Eller? You're going backwards. Why are you going back there? Ain't nothing back there. Nothing at all back there. Frogs were. Well, if you win as a froggy, I'll give you a choice between a frog necklace or a duck. But this is the inaugural duck, where I'm actually giving away a duck. Giving away a duck. See, there's a duck on a chain. Back to our regularly scheduled program. And then I'm going to show my find again for those who missed it earlier. Yeah, we're below a minute now. And the whole complexion of things is changing. James Eller's back up towards the front now. Mikey's been kind of hanging in there. Ooh, excuse me. Hickabert. Haven't had my dinner yet. The ducks are mad at me because I'm going to have their cousin for dinner. Chicken. Their cousin Chick. Quack faster. Go. Here we go. Mikey's been hanging up there. I just got a funny feeling somebody's going to sneak up on him. Looks like David. Ooh, my favorite. Woohoo! Good job, David. I want to see who finished last. Okay, let me see. Furry, you were last. What were you doing, child? I'll put a little consolation prize in your box that you won for finishing last. I had something in my charm box that when I was putting it in there, I said, yeah, this should be a consolation prize. So, all right, Mr. David, you need to email me your address so I know where to send your ducky necklace. And we'll get rid of the duck race. And this is your little duck. If I can get it back under the thing. I mean, when I saw these ducks, I had to order. I just ordered a few of them because I wasn't sure if they were going to be, the quality was going to be good on them, but I like them. So I went back on today and ordered a few more because there was only 5 in the package. And I have somebody that wants, and that's what the chain looks like. I have someone that wants the ducky earrings. So I usually don't order charms until I have a buyer, you know? And then if I have to order a certain amount, then I can, I can make a little extra off of them, but I'm trying not to spend a lot of money because of the move. Oops, it's upside down, but marked 925. Now the ducks are just silver plate, but they were just a darn close to the duck in the race that I had to get them. So there you go. There's the inaugural duck for a duck. Like I said, I've seen people give away coins. I've seen people give away paper money, all kinds of things. I've never seen anybody give away a duck before. What do the piggies look like? Let me put David's name on this and I'll grab the piggies real quick. I've got two different ones, and they're both on the based on the old line When Pigs Fly. So grab them, they're right here. I don't even have to get up. But yeah, I have a friend that runs a pig rescue, so that's why I got pigs. Where's the piggies? And then I got these little dog bones. I don't know if you can see them. They're in plastic, but little doggy bones. Those are for a special order. Okay, here's the first of the piggies. There's the first style. Those I thought might appeal to little kids. They have the wings and a heart and a little piggy. And then these are a more traditional piggy. With the wings. When pigs fly. So that's what the piggies look like. Get rid of the duck race. I'm gonna be in trouble. So that's the two different kind of piggies I got. And whoops. Yeah, that's the right envelope. And what else did I get? Put that away. And let me see. I got these. Don't have anything to do with critters, but if you have someone in your circle who does knitting, I got these little yarn skeins. I got them for free because I ordered enough stuff. I got a freebie. I didn't spend very much money, but. And then I got the dog bones because I had these before, and a lady lost her earring, and she wanted me to make another one because she wears them all the time. But there's the little doggy bone ones. So seaweed, I'll win the duck race when pigs fly. Maybe next duck race I'll give away a flying pig just for you. So anyway, that was, and then somewhere I have okay, that's the other ducks. I don't know where I put the chickens, but I have chickens, and they're funny, cute, and flamingos. See, next month the farmers market here opens again, and it's a way for me to make money for my move. My critters are very popular. So, and my stock was way down. So I used the rest of my birthday money to get a few things like the ducks and of course what I need to do is, oh, and I got fish. That was the other thing. I got fish. I knew there was one more. Couldn't think what it was. Put it the right way. I can't see today. There we go. I got little fishies. Let me get it to turn the right way. There we go. The fishies. Cat is about to go ballistic on the torn cat sitting on her window. Oh, the tomcat sitting on her window. So yeah, that would do it. That would do it. So anyway, I'm going to show my find of the week so far. I got it on Sunday, so it's still this week. I've already shown it earlier in the show, but it was such a cool thing for those who didn't see it. No idea why I found this in a little kid's playground, 8 inches down under all the mulch and everything. The playground's only been there a year. So I don't think that it was dropped out of a kid's pocket because, like I said, it was 8 inches down. And when I first got it, I thought it was Canadian, but it didn't feel like Canadian. It didn't look like Canadian. And that's because it's not Canadian, even though it has Elizabeth II on it. It is from Australia, all the way from Australia, to be buried in a tot lot in the southwest corner of rural Virginia. An Australian $2 coin dated 1999. I found that with my simplex. It was in part 2 mode with my sensitivity about 2 notches from the highest, and my ground balance was at, I think, 72, 73. The ground was a little muddy.
I want my $2!
And I got my $2. But yeah, I was really excited at the idea that I found an Australian coin in where I found it. I can't imagine how it got there, because, like I said, it was below all the mulch. This park was built as a tribute to a young girl that passed away last year. So it's a very new little playground called Brittany's Adventure. And I have no idea how this coin. Yep, I found it down under. That's a good one, seaweed. I found it down under all that stuff. But I've never found an Australian coin before. So when I first saw it and I saw the Queen, I thought it was Canadian, but then it didn't feel like a Canadian coin. The size wasn't right, and it's aluminum and bronze. So anyway, when I got it home and was able to take a little paintbrush and brush it off, I saw the Australia part and I thought, wow, that's pretty neat. I never found Australia before. And then I still got this one thing, and I can't get the lighting on it very good. I'm not sure what this is. And it keeps wanting to roll off of my scope. It appears to be bronze or brass, I'm not sure. And it looks like the top of something, but it's very small. It does have a little screw-on thing right there, but as you can see, it's smaller than a penny. I can't get focused very well today. And that's because it keeps wiggling. But you can see it's got a screw-on thread. I'm just not sure what that is. Poor cat just wants a buddy. He wants to know what her malfunction is. She's a girl kitty and there's a boy bothering her. So anyway, I don't know what this is. Have not figured it out yet. And then I ended up with, what did I say, $1.14 in clad, 2 screws, some kind of black aluminum bracket that broke off of something, and put that back in a little key charm. I've found a few of these in different places. I almost have enough to make something out of them. And then a teeny tiny star. Not even as big as the top of the key. It's quite small. Who says the simplex doesn't find the little things? I've been finding a lot of little things. Yeah, somebody had a screw loose. Or you missed my earlier joke when I said I got screwed and didn't even get kissed. So, and the rest of it was just loose clad, $1.14 in clad. I didn't stay out too long. I'm still building up my strength again after having had influenza A and COVID back to back. So, but I'm getting back into it, and our weather's starting to warm up. Hopefully, I'll find some better places to dig. I'm gonna go back to where I found those items because it got dark before I could finish that area. I had only finished maybe 2/3 of it. They've got this boat out there. It's not a real boat, but it kind of looks like it was supposed to be like Noah's Ark or something. And I haven't gone around that yet. And I can imagine kids would be climbing all over it and dropping things. So I'll be heading back out there in a day or two. And then there's my favorite part that I always find stuff at is all torn up right now. You're not allowed to go in there. Although there were some people in there the other day. I chose not to ignore the park is closed signs. And I don't see that opening up again anytime soon. They've really got it torn up. I don't know why they did not do that in a better time. It was all torn up during spring break and the kids couldn't play there. I thought that kind of stunk. But I hope they'll get it finished up soon because at the end Memorial Day weekend, that town has a huge absolutely huge flea market that goes like 2 or 3 miles up the road, in multiple lots. And a lot of people stay at the hotel right there by that park. And they really need to try and finish their construction before that happens. So, anyway, all that being said, we made it through without crashing with the new computer. I wish I had an answer as to where all my people went for my metal detecting show, but I have a lot of people going over me. Yeah, this is similar to that, Furry, where they just like miles and miles of garage, yard sales and garage sales. The VFW has a great big field that has like 800 spots in it, and there's like several of those because they're old farms that aren't being farmed anymore. And yeah, I mean, this thing goes on for miles. Last year I paid for all 4 days and I only got to set up for 2. The first day I was there, somebody was set up in my space, and then one of the days it rained, and I mean, I ended up set up out in the back in the swamp. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to set up this year because I need to sell all the stuff, that stuff that's in my storage, so I don't have to move it. But I'm going to make real sure that I get there early the day before, because I paid for a space on the pavement and I ended up out in a mud hole. And I did okay, but I'd have done a whole lot better if I'd have gotten my original space, and they didn't even make the lady move out of it, and I thought that was wrong. They should have made her move. But anyway, I'm going to probably do it, see if I can get my friend or my sister to do it with me, because I did it by myself last year and it gum near killed me. But I need to get out there, and I have so much stuff I need to get rid of before I move. So we shall see what happens. I'm going to call tomorrow about the spot. They actually should give me one since I got cheated out of 2 days last year, but I know that's not going to happen. Oh, well, I'm going to go, folks. I'm hungry and tired, and I have someone coming tomorrow. I have a nurse coming in the morning, and Sandy's going to come and help me get some of my eBay stuff ready. I don't even know who is streaming right now. I just don't. I have lost track of who is on what nights. Every time I have to go offline, I lose a bunch of people. And I also lose track of who's going. So find your channel, go support them, tell them I sent you. And I will catch y'all probably Friday. I'll come back on for a Deadbeat Club pop-up, just to be testing the computer again as I make changes. But I think we did okay with it tonight. It didn't crash on anybody. David, don't forget to email me your address. And I'll see everybody eventually. Oh, and go watch M3's new video. He was all fancy this afternoon. Yeah, Rob Finds Treasure. I kind of cut my teeth on that channel. That's a good one. All righty. Thanks, everybody. Bye.